Hello people, welcome to my channel. Before you go about through my videos in my playlist, just make sure to please punch the subscribe button, make sure to hit the like button if you can, don't miss it, and just do it, and just do whatever you want, and maybe to hit the notification bell as well. And let's get right into the video. Okay, I'm gonna talk about my top 8 funniest interviews of all time. My funniest interviews where I used to always watch the videos do funniest interviews, and I always checked on the internet, I always watched it, I always liked it. I didn't know what I was gonna plan to look forward to hearing these stories, because I want to do storytelling, and let's get right into it. So yeah, number one is Michael Jackson. Um, guys, since I've been watching Michael Jackson interviews, I did used to watch interviews of Michael Jackson. He was talking about his son, he was talking about his artwork, he was talking about his production and his success. He has been creating a big success, and I think he's been learning so much from how he respects that his family does appreciate him. So I think they always have better friends in common. I think they have more reasons why they want to build a new industry, because he wants to be a great dancing star, or maybe a pop star. Maybe he wants to be a pop star, because he's a king of pop. So I think he wants to be the king of pop, because he's the most popular songwriter in history. Um, he did used to make good songs. He was talking about how he made good songs. He was talking about how he actually tried to tell the truth, how he made the songs better, and he did. I remember he did a song called Thriller, the one that Michael Jackson was in the cinemas. He was eating popcorn. He was just chilling with his girlfriend, and he was like this. Right, let's watch a movie. Eh? Watch a movie. And how you eat popcorn. But yeah, that's what he's like. Then Michael Jackson trying to I think Michael Jackson was watching the movie where the evil Michael Jackson from the movie was a zombie turned into a monster and trying to destroy her, and she was screaming, ah, she was screaming for help, and I think she was actually just trying to run away and trying to get him immediately to get help, and I think he loves that. I think he loved it, and I think he was just gagging in the background and thinking it was so funny where they started to blame himself for that, because he wanted to give a scarier surprise, because it was Halloween time, so that was a funny Halloween music entrance industry in the whole wide world in history. Check that out. It's funny. It's really popular though. Number two is Robin Williams. Guys, ever since I've been watching interviews about Robin Williams, every time I watched him, he does crack a lot of jokes. He does make a great sense of humor for everybody who's watching his incredible acting, his incredible career. He does a lot of one hell of a hard work he creates to put in it. Um, he does get a lot of understanding how he is popular. He's the most beloved actor in the world. Everybody used to love him, and I know, and then I think he actually just trying to make everyone laugh and trying to like crack a joke, and trying to give people a great sense of humour so they can just enjoy themselves and see what they're up to. That's what most time the funny story about. You know, there's a ton of jokes, ton of silly jokes about. What happened to that guy? What happened to that guy when he just got you know what happened to that guy when he just got ducked out of a story? What happened? He just got really he just got really nagged off, and I think he just never came back. He's just never gonna come back again. He's never gonna come and say, come on. Like that's why, guys. Yeah, I can't remember is his line of jokes, so I can't remember. So, I was just trying to make it up. That's all. I was just trying to make it up because I'm not really good at being funny, to be honest. But yeah, like yeah, Robin Williams that used to make good jokes. He said, he said, are you my boss? Are you my boss? Absolutely not. But yeah, something like that. He didn't make a good jokes, but he was just talking about his movies. He was just talking about his funny scenes, charisma, his great sense of humour, and his unique personality. And he's a very hyperactive. He's a very hyperactive man, and he always stands up quickly when he's a little bit jumpy. So that's what I find something funny about him. Facts about him. It's good to go back. But yeah, number three, top three is Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, guys, Dwayne Johnson, who is a favorite old-time Hall of Famer and a good storyteller and a movie star. He's an actor. He's a wrestler, and I think he deserves a credit for what he accomplished in his Outlook past adventures, where he tried to create a Jumanji, and he was talking about Jumanji. He was saying, "Get the guy out of here! I don't even know you." That's what Dwayne Johnson's like. He was just pretending to be Danny Ferreira. Can't remember his second name. Danny. He was trying to pretend to be Danny, and it was to be like, "What are you? What on earth are you talking about? I really don't understand you." Ah, whatever. But yeah, like something like that, it's just because like yeah, the I mean, Dwayne Johnson does create a lot of funniest histories about his storytelling. He's a really good storyteller. He talks about his adventures. He talks about his life. He talks about his funny story about his family where he got really messed things sometimes mess things up. That's okay. He's like, yeah, I'm never gonna get this over. I'm gonna try and make you really unhappy right now. Don't make me do this, or I'm gonna turn into you a big creature. You know, you're like, what? Uh, and yeah, it's just because sometimes he does have a great fascination with what he has in common. And I think he deserves, his own accomplishment. I think it deserves a big award. Um, I think he does deserve a big award, and I think he does deserve it. So, I think it's because like he said, yeah, I'm gonna keep going up with you. I don't think you're never gonna come back, but I'm always gonna get you back. Trust me, I'm gonna get you in case you're never gonna run away like a perfect animal. But yeah, that's why I've been watching Dwayne Johnson, and I've been like watching Dwayne Johnson in interviews, talk about his love story, talk about his facts about himself, his freedom, his accomplishments in history, and he has a lot of energy to stay within the WWE. He was a wrestler, by the way, but he's can you smell what the Rock is cooking? That's his favorite line. I think that's one of his favorite lines. So he was talking about that in interviews. He's saying, "Smell what the Rock is cooking," and and I think he actually has funny moments in him. But he's a really good guy. He's a really good person with big muscles and big chest, and he has a really good transformation as well. But yeah, thanks to him. And yeah, number four, Kevin Hart. Every time you watch Kevin Hart, yeah, Kevin Hart's a hilarious guy who always makes funny interviews. He talks about good storytelling skills. He talks about everything in his lifetime. He talks about how he discusses his adventures. Making a Jumanji movie with Dwayne Johnson. It was so funny. They were trying to like push him out the cliff and just trying to swoosh him and just come completely mess up his day, and that just makes it really interesting and very comedic. So It's very comedic, but you know what I mean. But yeah, Kevin Hart's a really good guy. He's a really good doing interviews. But he's funny though. He's really good. But yeah, and number top 5 is Johnny Depp. You know the Johnny Depp guy. She played Captain Jack, and from the Captain Hook movie, um, which is a good story. I think he actually has like a lot of things to say. He used to say, "You think I'm stupid? Do you think that I'm stupid? I think you're stupid. Don't think you can call me stupid. Yeah, idiot." Yeah, that's what he's like, you know. That's what Johnny Depp must say. "You better watch yourself. You better come after me. Don't you dare come get me, or I'm gonna get you back." Yeah, I think that's what's like, you know. Like that's because like he was just trying to be honest, or maybe he was trying to be realistic about his characters. You know, he's talking about his characters, talking about his hardships and his real dream and his reality. His goal is to be a popular person from the films he makes. And I think he does deserve accomplishment, and I hope he will get on with that, even the future holds for him. Well, it depends. But yeah, he does crack a lot of jokes, and sometimes he has a great sense of humour, so I'll never forget about that moment. But yeah, number 6 is Jack Black. You know, like Jack Black, who was trying to make an interview. He was saying he was going to make a new a Minecraft movie. He said that he was going to play Steve. He'd be like, "Hey, I'm Steve. Nice to meet you." But yeah, it's like because he always plays Steve, the character from Minecraft. He does create a lot of vaccination and give him a lot of fascinating interest what he daily gets. Basically, he makes a movie about Minecraft, and I'm not saying that this video is not made for kids. I'm not, I mean, it doesn't mean I'm not talking about Minecraft for kids. It's one for adults as well. So never get that. But yeah, Jack Black, he does make a good characters. He makes good characters. He talks about his storytelling, about his characters, talk about how he writes them down, how he creates in his imagination hood, and how he deliberately makes him a popular movie star. And I think he's a really good comedian, and I bet he is a better comedian than Robin Williams, I believe. But yeah, because I think both are more similar, but I think Jack Black is a more popular comedian you can ever enjoy listening to. I think he's a really good comedian. What do you think, guys? He be like, "Do you think I'm funny? Do you think that I'm not going to actually enjoy this at the moment because you're just trying to think that I am funny? I'm funny. I'm funny. What am I saying?" You know, that's because Jack Black is a really good comedian. I think he does deserve a lot of credit for that. I think he has a lot of energy putting cracking up jokes and telling his storytelling and telling about himself and how his story how never ended and how he accomplished that goal. He deserves his chance for award, and I think he's a gold medalist. He will get a gold medal, and I think he deserves an award for that. He deserves a gifted award, championship for for the goodest actor in the planet, in the world. Yeah, talk about favorite of time. And yeah, number 7 is Jim Carrey. Oh, guys, let me tell you a funny story about Jim Carrey. You know Jim Carrey, who played the guy from The Mask, where he's trying to make the character even better, to be unique, and how he can be more particularly famous in his films, where he can star as uh, as The Mask, where he was trying to pretend to turn into The Mask, because I used to scare me when I was a kid. I used to always, when I was a boy, when I used to always watch, I used to get so scared, I used to cover my face, I never see him turn into The Mask, I thought it was horrible, I thought it was like a horror, but it wasn't. No, I'm not really, that's funny. And yeah, because I'm a dog now, so I find it funny now. But yeah, that's because when you're a guy, you know everything that's true. You might be more aware of it. And yeah, Jim Carrey, he does make a good movies or funny films. He does make a history about his story, about his overcomes with like gagging, cooking up jokes and making a good gag for everybody and just trying to give him a good sense of humour. I'm going to respect him because I think he deserves his award for his fraternity and his completion and how he became a very popular star in the whole wide world. And I think he does create good jokes in movies. Not gonna lie, guys. He does make a good jokes. He'd be like, "Hey, I'm just going. How to meet you? How can I talk to you right now? What's up? How you doing?" But yeah, that's because he was just trying to pretend to be like a guy from from George, I guess. But yeah, I think he's a really good actor. He's funny. He's very funny. He goes like this: "How you doing today? I'm doing fine today." Yeah, that's what he's like. And he makes faces. He makes faces. He goes like that. Yeah, I mean, I think he does make good faces as well. He makes good, funny faces, and I think he deserves a credit for that. And I think he does deserve an award. I think he wants to be a complete, maybe a great, complete movie star he can ever be, because I think he deserves his award. I think he deserves a championship. I think he deserves a gold medal for his accomplishments, for his movie, realistically, learning these things about himself and how he overcame that. And I think he deserves it. He truly deserves it. Never forget about Jim Carrey, best actor ever. He's my my favourite childhood actor. But yeah. Alright guys, I think that's it for today's video. What do you think about this video? Let me know, leave a comment down below. What's your favourite, most funniest interview of all time? What's your favourite actors' interviews? Which one do you watch? Do you watch any actors, or do you watch just funny actors, or do you watch comedians, or do you just watch interesting actors? Just let me know in the comments down below, because I don't know. Just make sure to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any videos, and that you can check it out in my playlists so I can get more time for my channel growth, and just that will be helpful. Alright guys, I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Remember to be winners. See you soon. Have a nice day. Before I go guys, I hope I let you know how I will do a live stream when I get a chance. Just so that I let you know I'm not gonna let anyone down, and I'm thinking I was gonna start making a good story where I can make up a new imagination hood, and that I could talk about things that can be interesting. I'll talk about later. Alright guys, see you later.